Topic on invitation, class 12th Cbse. In this topic we will discuss about what is invitation, types of invitation, marks of invitations, tips on invitations, key points on invitation. First of all, this question will be asked in 3 marks. 1 mark for format of invitation, 1 mark for content of the invitation, 1 mark for expression and grammar. So in this way 3 marks will be bifurcated. Dear student, first of all, I have taken here 4 important points. In first point, I am going to explain here what is invitation. Invitation means when we are going to invite someone at our home for any special occasion or function. Invitation in board exam is divided into 2 parts. It has its 2 types. First, formal invitation. Second, informal invitation. And formal invitation is also divided into 2 parts: card based invitation and suppose you are going to invite whole gathering, whole public together, means when you are inviting your relatives, parents to attend any special occasion together. So in that format, you will have to write card based invitation. Letter based invitation means suppose you are owner of any organization and you want someone as a chief guest to inaugurate the program. When you will invite chief guest, so that invitation will be written on the basis of letter. That invitation will be called letter based invitation, because that will be written individually, but it will be formal. Second, what's the important thing? Informal invitation. It is just like an informal letter. Assume that when you used to be a student in primary classes, in your childhood you used to write a letter to invite your friend to join birthday celebration and other things, right? So what informal invitation means? You are going to write simply to your friends, family member, relatives. So here I am going to tell you the format of card based invitation. Today we will discuss about the card based invitation. Card based invitation, what type instructions, tips are important. Trick, what is the trick to write card based invitation? That trick you all need to know. Name or designation of the host. First point, you don't need that. Mostly students, those who are going without studying books, they write on the basis of their own way, and the questions answer doesn't get its satisfied marks. In this topic you need to know what are the words which will be used during the formal invitation. Right use of words, understanding, content, vocabulary, all these things you need to know when you are going to attempt the English question paper. If you don't have knowledge, the right use of words, you can't understand the way how to write invitation. So first I am going to tell you the format of card based invitation. Dear student, first you need to know name, designation of the host. Secondly, standard expression. What is standard expression? Means how will you invite the people? What type quotation sentence will be used here to invite the people? For example, standard expression I have written it, cordially invite you, request the pleasure of your benign presence. After that you will have to write reason, means the occasion, event name, what is the event and occasion. Third, you will have to write day. Don't write date first. First you need to write Sunday, Monday, on which day you are going to celebrate that function. After that date, 17 April, time and venue, time and venue. Special guest or invitee, when you are going to invite parents to attend your school function, company function, people for your company function, any social function. In that situation, someone will be chief guest. So that chief guest name will be also mentioned in that card based invitation. For example, here Mrs. and Mr. Singh are going to get to marry their son Rahul, and on behalf of Mrs. and Mr. Singh, you need to write a formal invitation to invite your relatives, friends and other people. So how will you write that? First formal invitation is written in third person. So cause of that we have written here Mrs. and Mr. Singh, request your benign presence on the special occasion of the wedding of their son Rahul to Anita, daughter of Nita and Harish Vardhan, at 4/3241 Punjabi Bagh, West Punjabi Bagh, Sunday. I have spoken day, Sunday 17th April 20XX at 8 p.m. Means where will be organized, celebrated that function. So RSVP AK Niranjan, contact number. RSVP is always written in left side, with best compliment from all relatives and friends. You need to write with best compliments from all relatives and friends. So dear student, this is the third point which I explained, that if you are going to invite someone to attend a marriage party, so how will you invite? So this is the correct way to invite the people. This is the correct way to know how to write formal invitation. Second topic we are going to discuss here. Suppose you are the owner of any school or any organization, and your organization is going to celebrate annual function. So how will you celebrate that function? So that's a need to know. Dear student, how will you start that? Suppose you are the principal of Arc International School, Agra. Your school is going to organize its annual day celebration. So write the principal, staff and students of RK International School, Agra. Means school name will be written in capital letter. Request their bending presence on the occasion of, you know that this is the standard expression which will be very important while examiner will check. Request the bending presence on the occasion of the annual function on Sunday 17th April 20X in the school auditorium. Timing will be 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Honorable Chief Guest, who will be the Chief Justice for this occasion, Honorable Chief Justice of India, Mr. T.S. Thakur, has kindly consented to be the chief guest. You know that will be written here, and that the chief whoever should be here, the chief guest, you need to write that in a box, and then in left side you have to write RSVP, principal, contact number, and in right side you have to write admits to only. Means another instruction you can write here. According your time schedule. So these are the points which you need to know here. And what am I telling to you that the important thing, the invitation, whether it may be formal, informal, card based, letter based, acceptance, declining, all will be written inside a box. You need to understand the box will be used for writing invitation. This question will be asked in your exam, and marks will be bifurcated 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 marks. 1 mark for content, 1 mark for format, 1 mark for expression and grammar. So dear student, with this video I am also giving you a question related to the sports day celebration in your school, annual sports day. I hope that you will write and you will send me your questions, problems if you have any doubt and any confusion. Thank you. Have a nice day. Enjoy the day.